So, back with another I Try Before You Buy. Today we have a very special review, something that is near and dear to my heart, dry aged steak. Phenomenal cut, phenomenal process, great looking piece of meat. We're gonna throw it on the grill, see how it turns out. Today, the showcase of the video is a 1.5 pound, 42-day dry aged porterhouse from Dr. Feelgoods. It is a local butcher and kitchen restaurant out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. They acquire their meat locally and they dry age it. They are a kind of a pop-up situation in the Sawmill Market located kind of in Old Town, downtown Albuquerque. Purchased a steak from them. They charged, I believe it was $38 a pound. We're looking at approximately 1.6 pounds of a 2-inch thick porterhouse. So this was approximately a $60, $70 steak. 42-day dry aged. It came in a bag. When I opened it, it had kind of a really small film on it, which reminded me of the umami dry aging system. So I think that's what they went with, which honestly, as a consumer, was a little disappointing to me. I was hoping it would be more of a traditional dry age process, but I will tell you, I've had this steak out now for 2 hours, seasoning it very basic ingredients because I want to taste the flavor. I do smell the nuttiness from the steak. So the dry aging process has been done very well. So we will let this thing continue to warm up the grill, get a good sear going, cook it to about 135, 140, good medium rare, and we'll be back to let you know how it went. Today we are cooking on a Dynaglow grill, not super name brand, but the reason I bought it is for this here sear station. So we will sear the porterhouse. We have this burner on and this burner on. After our sear is complete, we'll move her to the upper deck and let her reach temp. Alright guys, it's ready for its maiden voyage. Set her on the sear station. Get an awesome sear going. Oh, also, shout out to Uncle Al and Aunt Shelly who got us the awesome gear. Also, shout out to Jericho Nursery who hooked us up with a sweet rain barrel today. Unbelievable amount of rain comes down this gutter. Actually, it rained for about 10 minutes and we are completely full, which means we will get water for our plants from the Alright, we are about at the point where we have a good sear on our steak. Gonna go ahead and put her on the upper deck. Let her do her thing. We have reached an internal temp of 140. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy off the grill and let it rest.
Boil, smash, bake.
Hey, you want to try a dry aged steak? You want to try it? Excuse me. You want to try it? You can try it. So, 42-day aged porterhouse from Dr. Feelgoods. Is that what it's called?
Field goods.
Feels good. What is it?
Field goods.
Doesn't matter. Here we have it. It's cooked. All right, we're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna cut the same piece. So you're really looking for, when you eat a traditional store-bought steak, don't eat that just yet. When you're eating a traditional store-bought steak, you are gonna taste a almost acidic, like muscular, I don't know how to describe it, but this should be different.
Okay.
Should be kind of nutty, should be very tender. This is a little overcooked, these pieces on the outside, but it should be very tender, very nutty, and see what you think. Cheers.
Cheers.
So as far as I'm concerned, they knock the dry age taste out of the park. It has the nuttiness. It has kind of that almost like a blue cheese taste, which it's supposed to have. That's
Right.
what it's doing.
Yeah, I get that.
The outside pieces were a little less tender than they should be because of them being overcooked. Let's try a little bit more of a center piece.
Thank you.
Cheers. Yep. Right? Holy cow.
I get it.
So super full body, right? It's not like a cheap taste. It's not a in your mouth and done. It hangs out with you. It reverberates in the taste buds for a while. It has a almondy, nutty, right? Is that
Yeah.
piece?
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
I get it.
It's a different taste.
I just don't love steak enough to be like, yes, this is amazing.
The steak is cooked. The steak is eaten. Final review: Dr. Field Goods out of Santa Fe, dry aged steak. What'd you think?
Well, let me qualify this with the following statement. I'm not a steak person.
Cool.
So I want to make that known.
Excellent.
However, I did appreciate the different parts of the steak that were cooked more or less. I felt like I definitely saw a difference. I did notice the main thing was how tender the steak was.
Cool.
Second thing was that flavor, that kind of like blue, cheesy,
Perfect.
nutty flavor. I noticed both of those. I definitely preferred the tenderness. That's like what I look for, I think, in steak. So overall, I think, what are we doing? 1 to 10?
1 to 10.
1 to 10, I think I would give it an 8.
Awesome. Great review. I would have to agree with everything my beautiful wife said. Tenderness was there, nuttiness was there, great 42-day aged flavor in the steak. Well done, Dr. Field Goods?
Yeah.
Yeah, good product, good quality. Love the dinner. Catch you next time.